Before selecting your visiting spot, you should have known that there are such dangerous places on this earth that you shouldn't go. In this world, there are many beautiful places where we want to go to spend our holidays. We want to distance ourselves from the monotony of our regular daily routine. But, before selecting your visiting spot, you should have known that there are such dangerous places on this earth that you shouldn't go. Let's take a look at 5 most dangerous places in the world. Number 1. Antarctica. Antarctica is one of the largest land masses covered with ice on Earth. It's known as a home to the more extreme weather conditions. Antarctica covers 14 million square kilometers with only 5,000 temporary inhabitants and 0 permanent inhabitants because of its unforgivable weather conditions. The temperature of Antarctica has gone as low as -90 degrees Celsius with a cold wind that can rise up to 327 kilometers per hour. If you're being exposed to this kind of weather, you'll die within the hour. Moreover, if you get lost, there's not a lot of hope of surviving because there are no hospitals and no surplus of food items available there. Number 2. Somalia. This country is known as a breeding ground for pirates, kidnappers, murderers, bomb makers and young youths who have no education, but they know how to use a firearm. This is a failed state governed only by anarchy. Visitors and travelers are warned before entering into Somalia. If you're willing to visit this state, make sure your insurance policy is up to date. The pirates of Somalia are way furious than the pirates we've heard about in the old stories. In 2008, the pirates of Somalia hijacked around 40 vessels heavily armed in the Gulf of Aden, which is known as the world's most strategic waterway, and this piracy is the most prolific piracy of modern times. Number 3. Danakil Desert. If you're willing to visit this desert, then you'll be warned by many governments. Because of border conflict which will place you at a high risk of being kidnapped. This deadly desert is named by National Geographic as the cruelest place on Earth. The desert has an extreme temperature that surpasses 50 degrees Celsius. It's also home to the Danakil Depression, a basin that lies 100 meters below sea level, which is home to many active volcanoes and suffers frequent earthquakes. Number 4. Afghanistan. Afghanistan, where suicide bombings are a constant threat and make this country not very safe for living in. Moreover, this country is also known as the world's largest supplier of top-grade opium. Every year hundreds of people are killed due to insidious activities. In 2001, were overthrown by the United States. However, banditry, tribal connections and drug peddling related occurrences have left the country insecure. Number 5. Snake Island. It sounds great, right? This island is riddled with unique species of snakes like the golden lance-head viper. It is one of the most venomous and dangerous snakes in the world. The venom of the snake is so deadly that it melts away human flesh into powerful neurotoxin. It quickly shuts down your central nervous system, and you'll be surprised to know that there are many as 5 snakes in every square meter of that island. The island has been barred by the Brazilian government apart from a selected group of few scientists who monitor the snakes.